Yo, yo, yo. Okay, sorry, chat. Had some technical difficulties a little bit there, but we are back. Hopefully, we don't run into any more snags or any issues like that. And yeah, I'm back. So, there was a couple questions I saw before this computer crashed out. So, I know someone had asked about the hey, what's going on, Awesome Source? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. Um, there was a question earlier about if this keyboard was wireless. This specific model is not. It's powered by USB-C. They do have a bunch of the rest of their products do have are wireless. Hey, Trevin, welcome. What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out here. For those of you who don't know, who might have missed it, my name is Vince. I'm one of the newest stream team members for Work Louder, and I'm basically just here to answer any questions that you guys might have about Work Louder products, such as this XYZ board down here, or any other Work Louder products that you guys might be interested in. And if you are, just don't forget, just drop the questions in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer it. Yeah, so the this board or this keyboard is the XYZ Creator board, and this one actually is wired. But if you're looking for a wireless board, their other keyboards are wireless. The knob one is one of them, as well as the Nomad E2 is another one, and there are two micro pads, which is the Creator Micro 2 and Framer, which I think is limited. But is it hard to get used to ortholinear? Why did you select that layout? Honestly, I like the look of the keyboard, and I figured, you know what, I'll just learn. I'll just work through it. I was looking for a nice, small, compact keyboard that I could just toss in my backpack and bring to work. That I could, and this is pretty small. I mean, this is my forearm, if you could see, and it's the size of my forearm, which is really, really small and compact. But ortholinear, yeah, it took a little bit to get used to. I actually had to ask Mike what he used to kind of practice and learn from it. And what's that? For music. Yeah, if you're in the music industry and you're looking for a keyboard, the MicroPad actually is a bit more useful for the people in the music industry. One of the other streamers, Dave, if you ever catch him on live streaming, he does a lot of music work, and he loves and he swears by that MicroPad. I think he has the Creator Micro 2 is the one he just got. So if he's in the chat, I don't know if he left, but he was here. But he'll tell he'll be able to tell you all about that. But yeah, going back to the ortho layout. Yeah, it took a little bit. I literally would just go on Monkey Type and just practice all the time. Well, not all the time, as much time as I could, and then just get used to it. And yeah, eventually, it was even harder for me because there's no keys, there's no labeling on this. And actually, at one point, I was thinking maybe just writing letters on it, but I'm used to not looking down when I type, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, still definitely a learning curve. But my wrists don't hurt as much, I've noticed, when typing, and I do quite a bit of typing at work. So yeah, it is a learning curve, but it's not so bad once you get used to it, and once you start using it, it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool, actually. Then you can flex on your friends and say, hey, your keyboard is looks a little different, you know. But the O'Horler, sorry if I botched your username. I'm a UX student and planning to make a project that you guys might be interested in. Be able to come show you it. That you can send a DM to the Work Louder team. They'll be, hey Christine, what's going on? Thanks for coming into the chat. It's weird that we've Uno reverse card, because now I'm on the live and you're in the chat. But thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. But the O'Horler, sorry. Yes, if you send a DM to the Work Louder account, Mike will be able to answer that question for you. Unfortunately, that's something he'll be able to answer for you. But yeah. Hem7 on YouTube. Yeah, it's cool. I've always wanted to use a keyboard without letters on it, but it seems there. I thought so too. Honestly, I thought so too, but you eventually get used to it. Like I don't know if you, like if you see here, I've got like these little kind of clear keycaps. This just actually is like more of a guide for me to let me know, okay, like this is L and this is like M, so like lets me know where the end of like the keys are for me. I don't know if that's how it works in my head, but yeah, so it does get some taking used to, but once you start typing without looking at the keys, it actually gets a little bit easier, and the more you work at it, it's definitely you'll get used to it for sure. It's not that it's a learning curve, but not too big of a curve. So, hey Sophie, yeah, thanks for hopping on. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you. Deals today, yes, actually. So if anyone does an order live on stream, any orders over 150 will get one of the new Work Louder work mats. And let me see if I can pull it up here. And basically, it's a cutting mat the size of a properly sized for your desk. I know before I used to use a cutting mat as a desk mat, but it was like so oddly sized that it never really worked out for me. It would just be either too wide or too long. But you'll get one of those for free if you make an order over 150, and any orders under 150 on order live on stream, you will get a random gift added to your cart. And yeah, we'll see. That's what that is. But let me see if I can pull up a picture of the work mat, because it's awesome. It's pretty cool. And Horler, no problem, man. Anytime. But let's see here. Let me see if I'm going to try and pull it up here. Hold on. Let's see. But yeah, the work mat is pretty sweet. It comes in, it's double-sided, and it's an actual cutting mat, which is pretty dope, because then you can actually, if you're a crafter like myself, like I like doing sewing projects, I like sew pouches on the side and stuff, definitely useful to just move your keyboard and not have to go to other side of my desk and whip out this huge cutting board that I have. It's pretty useful. So I'm gonna pop it open here on my screen, see if I can get it open. But how else is everybody's night going? How are you guys doing today? Did anyone catch the Super Bowl show last night? Or game, not show. The halftime show was pretty good. I enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Okay, so for those who asked, so what I was saying earlier, this is a killer mat. This is what you will get if you do or any orders over 150. Just drop your order number in the chat and I will mark it down. But this is kind of what they've recently designed. And if you go on their most recent reels, you get to see it. There's one, Mike has one in his office. Jealous. I wish I could grab one of those. But yeah, it looks like this, and it's an actual true cutting mat. And you'll get this if you order any orders over 150. And Cloud Director, I just got my workboard in the mail a week ago. Are you planning on better keycaps? I do believe there are going to be, I think there's other keycaps that they have available on their website. Let me see if I can pull it up here. That'll work. Do you have the R1 or the R2? Because there's two. Actually, you probably have the R1 if you just got the XYZ board. So any of these Kale keycaps will work on that keyboard. So yeah, if you were looking to get something like these would work. Actually, let me see if I can get dailies. Yeah, so you can get something like this. That's a bit different if you're not like in the blank keycaps there for you. Let's see. Sorry, Christine, what do you use your... honestly, I use it to just practice and on Monkey Type to get better at using an ortholinear board, but I also use it for work. So I do a lot of searches at work, and so opening tabs and just going through web pages is a pain in the ass. So oops, sorry, I don't know if I was supposed to say that on stream, but yeah, so basically I use it to just go build shortcuts and stuff, and yeah, just easily type. There's like 4 different layers on this keyboard, so I don't know if you can, oh, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's one, I think there's 2, and then there's another layer here. Yeah, so there's, and the main one. So there's 4 layers that you can use, and I generally just use it to practice my typing on an ortholinear board, but I also use it to build shortcuts and stuff. So I just recently discovered that on my 1 layer, I can, if I turn this knob, it enters my password. I saw Christine do it, that's why I did it, and I learned it. But yeah, so I use it mostly for just typing and work stuff. But it's been pretty good. It's honestly, my wrists don't hurt as much as when I usually do typing at work. So yeah, can you get this? You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. It's a WorkLouder board, but you can get it on the website. You can get it on the web, and it's actually a pretty good price. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, it's not too bad. But yeah, sorry, for anyone just joining the live stream, my name is Vince from WorkLouder, and I'm here to showcase some of the WorkLouder products, that like the XYZ board that you see on my desk here. And here to answer any questions that you guys might have. Can you ship to India? Yes. So we ship anywhere around the world, or everywhere around the world, with the exception of Brazil. If you have to ship stuff to Brazil, just send a DM and we'll be able to get it shipped out there to you. But yes, long story short, we do ship to India and everywhere in the world as well. So yeah, but yeah, so honestly, some of the things I've discovered is this right here that you're looking at is the R1 version of the workboard. The new one that you can see on their website here is the R2. And there's some differences in the R2 than the ones that I have on my desk. Some of the things are, now you have, the frame is actually not 3D printed. You can still have it 3D, you can still make a 3D print frame and then use it, but this one will actually come with I think it's a polycarbonate frame from factory, and it's a little bit cleaner, and you can see here it's a little bit smoother than a 3D print. But yeah, and then it runs on Input, which is a program that WorkLouder made in order to create shortcuts and stuff like that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat here. Do you think it'd be? Yeah, definitely. If you run CAD, it's nice because the whole keyboard can be remapped to whatever you. Daniel, what's going on, dude? What's going on, man? Thanks for hopping on stream here. Appreciate you. Yeah, for CAD, it's great because you can actually map every single key on this board. You can remap to anything. So you can make this whole board like a whole shortcut. And because there's 4 different layers, it gives you the ability to make so many combinations. Like right now I have my layer 1. So there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. On 0, it's just my numbers. So I have all my numbers mapped out here. And when you hit layer and then I turn this knob, it enters my password for my computer. So I'm not having to type it out. I just push this, turn the knob, and then enter, which is sweet. It makes me feel like I'm entering the keys to a missile, which is terrible to say. But yeah, it's very convenient. So I find if you're using Catalog and you use a lot of shortcuts, it'll definitely be right up your alley. Hey, what's going on, Wibe? How are you, man? How is hockey? Yo, what is going on, dude? How are you, man? Why you're from India? How do you buy? Yeah, so basically what you would do is you would just hop onto the WorkLouder website and you would just pick whichever board you're interested in. And then once you hop on, you just add it to your cart, and then yeah, you put your address in, and then yeah, we'll ship it to wherever you're at. And that's the best way to do it. Yeah, it's pretty old. I gotta admit, it's getting there. It's Yeah, it's on its last legs. I'll tell you that much. But I'm here. I'm here. It's still running. So we're we're good. We're good. We're hasn't crapped out yet. So we're good. We're good. But yeah, just for anyone new who's joining the stream, any orders over 150 will get a Work Louder desk mat, which is their new one, which is called the Work Mat, and it's essentially a cutting board sized perfectly as a desk mat. So if you've ever seen cutting mats, they're like oddly shaped, they're like really big or really small, and they don't really work as like a wide desk mat. It doesn't really work that way. But Work Louder, Mike and the team developed this, and it's a real cutting board. So if you always wanted to have like a nice cutting board desk mat, this is it. And it's double-sided. So I think one side is black and gray and the other one is green and black. But yeah, any orders over 150 will get this for free, and anything under 150, if you do an order, will get a random surprise gift in their order. Oh man, I'm falling behind here. Hold on. Good, just came to check it out. Thanks. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's strange when I show people. They're like, "What the hell is that?" But it's cool. I love it. I like it. Oh, your boards are amazing. It's like, oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah. The Mike and the team really did a good job on their boards, man. Like, I've been following them since they made the Creator Board XL, which is one of their first keyboards that they made, and this thing was awesome. And honestly, yeah, this thing was sweet. So this is one of their first creations, and now they have the knob one, which is even more beautiful, and I wish I could grab one of those, but in due time. All right, Daniel, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the love. Thanks, man. They need to make... Hey, you could use this for gaming, dude. You can still use it for gaming. You can still use it on Call of Duty. You can still get a positive KD with this keyboard. I promise. You can get a good KD with this. So, but yeah. So for anyone curious who's just joining the chat, the keyboard that I have on my desk right now is the XYZ Creator Board or XYZ Work Board. So I'll pop it up on screen here. So yeah, essentially this is an ortholinear 40% keyboard. It's nice and small, and this one here is 3D printed. So, and this is the R1. So this is the very first version. Actually, this is the one where the story behind this is basically they had a bunch of leftover keyboard parts from their Creator board, and what they decided was they're going to upcycle the boards and make smaller keyboards that people can use and they can still sell and make something that's more affordable to everybody. And yeah, they did just that. So Mike used to release these in batches of 10, and he used to actually print these in the office and build them by hand. And that's what this is. So this is the R1. The newer version of this board is the R2. And it has some slight upgrades like the polycarbonate frame, which you can get that comes with it if you get a pre-built or assembled kit. And yeah, it also works with Input, which is their app that they made so you can easily put in shortcuts and macros, which is sweet because I've been using VIA to program this, and yeah, it's very hard to use. Like trying to program this knob thing to enter my password was kind of took a lot of steps to get there. Oh man, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Kawaskazi, thanks, dude. I appreciate the love out there, man. Thanks. And yeah, so the R2 does come with it, and the options that you have here. So the most affordable one is going to be just the PCB board, which is $69, and you get the keycaps and the board itself. And you just have to print the 3D files here. So if you have a 3D printer, you can actually print it yourself. And then the screws, you can just grab them from a hardware store. They're not like specialized screws. And you can just build it yourself and build your own custom board. If you're really lazy like me, you can get a pre-built. I'm like super lazy. I have 2 kids, so I just don't have the time to build it. So you can just get one that's already built and dropping your but yeah, so you can get one that's pre-built, and you can just basically get what you see on my desk here, ready to go and plug and play, and Bob's your uncle, good to go. Or if you're someone who likes building Lego and stuff, there is an $89 option where you'll get all the pieces you need and a cool receipt. I swear I have this receipt somewhere in my desk. I'm gonna find it. This thing is sweet. It is somewhere here. I know it is. I saved it just for this stream. Here it is. Okay, so you get this really cool receipt, and what it is, it's instructions that tell you how to build your board. So yeah, you get this cool sheet, you get this cool sheet, and this will tell you how to build your board. You get it anyway if you get a pre-built, and I think if you get the PCB version. So yeah, but cool stuff. Mike did that. Mike and Mattia, I think they came up with that sweet little thing. Reem, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate the support. Can I get some free stuff? Oh man, that I wish I don't even get free stuff. I'm new, so definitely don't get free stuff. But yeah, you can DM the main account and ask Mike directly. Sadly, I can't approve any of those. I'm just I'm at the bottom of the totem pole here, man. So, do you have shipping options to Canada? Yes, we do actually. I'm actually from Toronto, so yes, you can definitely get it shipped to Canada. And WorkLouder is based out of Montreal. So yeah, you can definitely get shipping to Canada. So yeah, that's it's a good thing. Let's see. Also, a fellow Canadian, elbows up for Canada. Let's see. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, those are the 3 options for the XYZ board. And yeah, they have other offerings as well, like their most popular one. Actually, I might just crack it open now. Hold on, let me see what we got. I have... So, this is... I've been holding on. I got this thing in December. Yeah, pretty sure December. And it's February. I've been holding on to this so I can open it on stream for you guys as my inaugural special. And I almost forgot about it because I was having so many technical issues with this computer from the Stone Age. But yes, probably open this in like the next 10 minutes or so. But what it is it's the Framer Creator Micro that you see here. The Framer Creator Micro is like a collab with Framer. And if you're... All right, I'll see you later, Kawasaki. Thanks, bro. Take care, man. And it's a collab with Framer. And if you're not familiar with Framer, they help build websites such as this WorkLouder. I'm pretty sure this website is built on Framer. But it just basically helps you build websites without having to use codes. So if you're familiar with using WordPress, it's a lot of code just to build websites. And this is Framer helps you do it without it. And it's kind of just like you just click whatever pieces you need for your website and it builds it for you. And then saves you so much time and it's less headache. Yeah, so the Creator Micro is it's a micro pad. And if you're doing... James, what's going on, dude? How are you, man? Oh, dude, thanks for coming in. Oh, sorry. Framer's the site. My bad. But James, what's going on? I think I haven't been before. Coworkers. I'm also... Oh, okay, sweet, James. Me too, dude. Aviation is a small world, man. It's a small world. But yes, definitely. If you had one of these, it's a flex on your coworkers for sure. I know you'll impress one of them for sure. At least one. But yeah. So sorry, going back to the Framer Creator Micro. It's a micro pad that helps you just build shortcuts and macros. So if you're someone who does a lot of photo editing on Lightroom or Photoshop, or even if you're in the music industry and you use some of the music programs, definitely just makes things so much easier. It's basically shortcuts on this little mini keyboard, and yeah, if comes in two different options. You got Pro and Bass. Pro is going to be your wireless, comes with Bluetooth, and you can get, and Bass is going to be wired via USB-C. You can choose from the two silent or clicky switches. Silent is going to sound a lot like my keyboard, so let me see if I can put up the mic. So that's going to be the silent switches there. So if you're not trying to upset your coworkers, then you can go with the silent. Or no, if you just don't care, you can get clicky too. Clicky, I hear, is very comfortable. I was actually going to get the clicky switches, but then I was panic buying and I didn't look and I got the clicky. But yeah, it's $179 for the Pro and $149 for the Bass. But it's an amazing pad. And actually, you know what? I can't wait any longer. I think I'm going to unbox this thing for you guys here. So yeah, give me a sec. Let's see if I can get this on camera. I will move this over here. So I keep seeing people on Instagram, and Work Louder also keeps posting about it. And I'm like, oh man, like I have one sitting upstairs that I need to open, but I was holding off for the stream. So we're gonna crack this open and see what we got. Let's see. All right, this is the first cut. All right, where should we cut this? Oh, okay, I think it's right here. This is the. Oops. All right, we're cracking into this box right now. Let me see if I can. Let's see. All right, but how else is everybody's night going? How are you guys? How is everybody's Monday so far? I know everybody loves Mondays. I'm in Toronto and it's freezing. Well, today wasn't too bad, but the last couple of days have been like minus 25, minus almost 30. My car barely started this morning, and yeah, fun stuff for a Monday. All right, so this is, let me see if I can get this pulled back a bit. So this is, oh, I got peanuts falling out. So this is the framer, what you get in the framer box, and let's see what you get here. So you get an extra set of keycaps, which is pretty dope. This is the Icon key set, Framer Icon key set. So it comes with that. Pretty sweet. And then you get the good stuff. Let's just toss it down now. I've got a lot of packing peanuts here. So this is the, whew, look at that. That is, let's move some of these packing peanuts away. This is sweet. So I keep seeing videos about people opening these and doing unboxings, and they look so awesome, and I can't wait. Let me see how we can crack. Very sweet. All right, so let's rip off the tape here. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are just tuning in or haven't tuned in yet or haven't been here before, my name is Vince I'm one of the newest stream team members from Work Louder, and I'm here today I'm doing an unboxing right now, but I'm here to answer any of your questions that you guys might have about any of the Work Louder products. I currently have a XYZ creator board, which is this bad boy right here, and it's a ortholinear 40% keyboard. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. I'm actually doing a quick unboxing of one of their micro pads, which is a framer. Whew, look at that. This is so this is what's been, man, I can't believe I waited to open this. I really can't believe this thing is gorgeous. Okay, so basically this is sweet. This is, yeah, I do a lot of photography on the side, so this is gonna make me edit a little bit faster and easier. Oh man, it's like nicely weighted too. So this top piece is I believe it's it's metal, dude. This is, hold on. I don't know if you can hear that. This thing is so definitely silent. So these are the silent switches here. Oh yeah. So yeah, so basically this is the Framer Creator Micro. So inside the box, you get your US. So the one I got is the Pro. So this one has Bluetooth enabled with it, and so you get a nice USB-C braided cable. Let's see if I can blow that up. There we go. So you get a nice USB-C braided cable there. You also get, well, on top of that, you also get an extra key set, which is pretty sweet. And let's see what else. I don't want to miss anything in here. And yeah, so that's everything inside the box. All right, let's plug this thing in. Let's see if I can get this thing to plug in. Hold on. So I'm just gonna steal my keyboard. Oh, I'm gonna take my keyboard. But yeah, did anyone watch the Super Bowl last night? Anyone have any bets on the Pats? Hold on, let's see. All right, let me see. What am I doing wrong here? I wonder if this. Hold on. All right. So for anyone wondering, this is the Framer Creator Micro, and this is one of Work Louder's micro pads. This is pretty sweet. It's like a nice little form factor here. So, oh yeah, that feels good. And what it is, it's a micro pad, so it helps you do add shortcuts all in this little pad. So if you're doing a lot of Photoshop or Photoshop or Lightroom, or any music apps and stuff like that, editing, this is just going to make things easier. You can bind anything to this, so you can make it your shortcuts as like delete, copy, paste, everything. If you're using like Framer, which is what this was in collaboration with, definitely use that to build your sites a little faster. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can get this on. I think my key set is not working here, but all right, let me put this back here together. Hold on. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the keyboards, this one right here is a XYZ. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So that is the board there. That is sweet. Here, let me get it in the light. Let me see if I can get this on camera. So this base plate is metal, and then you got like polycarbonate there, which is going to shine the lights through. And this is some really nice metal. This thing is, it's weighted too. Hey, I'm launching video series focused on real workflow, and your keyboard fits perfect. Which loves to do. Yeah. So, that's awesome, dude. That's really awesome. If you wanted to do collabs, unfortunately, I'm not the guy to ask. That's a question for Mike. If you DM the account, he'll be able to coordinate something with you maybe, and then yeah, he'll be able to give you more information and answer those questions. Let me see here. So I think this might have to charge a little bit. So I'm gonna plug this in real quick, and I'm gonna get this to charge, and then once it boots up, we will be good to go. So I'm gonna just charge this. I'm gonna charge my Framer onto the side here, and then get this show on the road. The collab figure will black. So once the framer was a limited release, and I don't think they're gonna make any more. It's just kind of whatever's available right now on the website. It is limited, so I think right now, if you go on, let me pull up the website here for you. So you can still get the Wireless Pro silent and the bass silent as well in both silent and clicky. And the Pro, let me see, yeah, the Pro clicky is the only one that's sold out. So if you still wanted to get the, Figma, sorry, I just totally misread that. The Figma, no, I think the Figma's done. I think the Figma was a really limited collab, and once that's done, unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna bring that back. But if you ping Mike a couple, if you bother Mike about it, maybe they'll be able to produce a couple more for everybody. But that's a question he's gonna have to answer for you. Sadly, I don't have the answer to that. But yeah, so sorry, Go Architecture. If you wanted to do a collab series, that's something you're gonna have to ask Mike about. Unfortunately, if you want to just message the main channel or main Instagram there. So, but yeah, actually, let me see. So while my Framer Micro charges, let's do a quick typing test for you guys to see. So I wonder if I'm gonna see if I can put this on the top screen here, so then you can see. You type in real time. All right, let me see. There we go. I'm gonna shrink this a bit. So you get to see that. All right, so I'm gonna just do a quick typing test, and let's see how well I do. And you can do a. Let me turn my mic down so you guys can hear the typing a little bit. So, all right, I'm gonna do a quick typing test and see what I get. I know. I'm usually around 30. I think with like 89. I don't know. I might be tooting my own horn there. Let's see. Oh, fail. Okay. Oh God, this is terrible. Oh God. Yeah, so it's really a learning curve, but once you get it, you kind of get used to the ortholinear workaround of it. But all right, so I was right about the 30 words per minute, but the accuracy could be a little bit better. But yeah, I'll give it another go, and we'll see how we do here. One sec. But for anyone just tuning in, my name is Vince. I'm here, one of the newest stream team members for Work Louder. I'm just here to showcase some of the Work Louder products and the keyboards. Like you see here, this is the XYZ workboard, and it is an ortholinear 40% keyboard. And yeah, I'm just doing a quick typing test for the chat to see how well I do. But let me see if I can. Let's restart this. All right. Okay, let's try this again. But if you guys have any questions, toss them in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you guys have any other questions too, or would like to know more about the Work Louder products, just drop it in the chat. And for anyone doing any orders on stream, just a heads up, anything over 150 gets their Work Louder's newest desk mat, and that is a cutting board. Oh, close. And that is a real cutting board that you can use as a desk mat, and it's like perfectly shaped. So if you've ever wanted to use a cutting board as a desk mat, you can that's something to definitely look into. So I was close, but let's see here. So the desk mat is this here. Oh man, David, yeah, dang. But you know what? There's still a chance to get it. If you join the Discord, there's a lot of people there's a buy and sell portion on the Discord that you might be able to put in search of, or if someone's selling one that they might have had and just aren't using, or they just don't want to keep and they're trying to get rid of it, I would definitely check there. And the Discord's, I think, linked in the on the Instagram page, so you can definitely check that out. And you never know, you might be able to find one there. But yeah, sadly, they don't have that one. But you know what? You can also get the Framer Creator Micro micro keypad, and actually the Creator Micro 2 as well. I don't know if the Framer or Figma was wireless, but this one is. So if you can't find one, this is the next best thing, dude. This is sweet. I'm just waiting for mine to charge, and I'm gonna go tinker with it. But yeah, and yeah, it's available, dude. If you wanted something rare though, definitely grab the. You could definitely get the Framer Creator Micro. That's another one. Once this is gone, it's gone for good. So yeah, I was lucky to get my hands on one. I wish I got the clicky switches though, but yeah, we'll yeah. If you have any other questions, let me know. Hit me in the chat. And for anyone who's wondering, any orders over 150 get a free work mat, desk mat. Just got to cover the shipping, and anything under 150, you'll get a random gift. You could actually maybe it'll be a shirt like this here. This is actually a Work Louder shirt. I wonder if you can see it, which says lost in transit. Yeah, mentally lost in transit. This shirt's pretty sweet. This is on their site as well, and it's available now. But you never know, you might be able to get one of those as well. So yeah, just if you do an order, just drop it in the chat. But yeah, if there's any other questions, let me know. Let's see here. And yeah, how's everybody chat? How's everybody's night going? I know here it's 9:30. It's probably if you're older than 35, you're probably asleep, which I should be, but I've been pounding down some energy drinks to keep it going here. So yeah, let me know how your night's going, or morning, or daytime, or yeah, afternoon. I know there's yeah. Let me know how your day's going. It's a Monday, or I guess it would be Tuesday in other parts of the world. But yeah, let me know how your night's going. And let's see here. Where is it? But yeah, so anyone in the chat that's curious about what's on my desk, this is the this is the XYZ workboard, and you can see here. Here you go. So it's an ortholinear board. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see if this is gonna turn on now. Oh, sweet. Okay, we got it up and running. We got the framer on. Oh, dude, look how sweet this thing is. So for anyone who's curious in the chat, this is the Framer Creator Micro, and it's a micro pad, and basically you can map these to any shortcut you want. Like, oh man, look how sweet that is. That is really nice. And so this one is the Pro model. So this is Bluetooth enabled and powers through USB-C to show 2 cameras on IG Live. Max, yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on OBS right now. I'm using OBS to show 2 cams right now. And I'm streaming on one camera here, and then I have a little cam right there. But yeah, so yeah, dude, so if anyone's curious, this is what I have. The Pro, which is wireless, and the silent switches. And yeah, this is dope. Mike, if you're still here, dude, what a sweet product, man. This is, look at that. Metal base, metal frame. Yeah, let's plug it in. Let's see. Yeah, no problem, Max. Anytime, dude. Anytime. If you have any other questions, let me know. Just give me a shout, and I'll do my best to answer them. So, all right, let me see if I can get this plugged in. Dude, this thing is sweet. So, if anyone's curious, something you'd use this for is if you're doing any sort of productivity stuff, like or editing. So if you're on Photoshop or Lightroom, you can program any of these. Actually, even gaming, you could probably even use it for gaming. If anyone still plays League of Legends player out there, no, but yeah, you can program any of these and you can build shortcuts. So with this knob, you can, oh man, that's sweet. But yeah, you can program any key to like copy paste. I know one of the other streamers uses it for productivity when she sends emails, and there's different layers to this as well. So if you can see here, I'm just changing the layers. So you can actually have, my math's terrible, so I'm not even going to try. Whatever this is, the amount of keys there are times 3. You can, it's how many combinations of macros you can have. So if you're a gamer, you can definitely use this. And this here is like a multi-directional joystick. So you can actually, there is, you can do so many options. I think there's like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Hold on, my math's 7 different binds to this thing. So you can go like up, down, left, right, angles, here, there. And yeah, you can program those as well. So you can do it for play, pause, open a website, browse, reload a page if you build websites. Yeah, it does look sweet. Honestly, in the hand, it's like, it's got a nice weight to it, you know? So it's like very sturdy. So if you're, yeah, I like it. It's sweet. This is coming with me to work. But yeah, definitely very well built. I do like that nice metal feel to it. That is, I can't believe I waited since December to unbox this thing. This thing is pretty sweet. And if you're curious, again, this is the Pro wireless. So it's powered, you can use it via Bluetooth or USB-C. And these are the silent switches. So I'll just, you can probably hear that. So pretty smooth, and like, yeah, the button presses are nice. I like that. And yeah, so let me see if I can get input open. I don't know if this is gonna crash. Hold on, let me see. I will attempt to get this on so I can show you guys how this plugs into and registered. So the way you would program your macros on this is you would use WorkLouder's program called Input. And what that is if you've ever had a mechanical keyboard and you wanted to change some of the keys, you would just need to, you would use VIA generally. But hold on, it's just a bunch of Mac stuff. No, I already know it's registered. Okay. Let me see here. But yeah, so essentially, where was I? Sorry, I'm like lost in my thoughts here. Just trying to do too many things at once. But yeah, you would use Input, which is a program that WorkLouder built. And basically, it's just way easier to just change your macros, make sure everything's good to go. And you can build your shortcuts really easily. For my keyboard here, this uses VIA. And basically the way you have to update it on VIA is you have to put a bunch of codes in. So it's not just like, oh, I want it to put copy and paste. You'd have to do like a special like codes and a bunch of Ks and stuff, like just a bunch of keys just to get it to start. But hold on, let me see. This is good to go. but let's see here. So I will put that on the screen for you guys to see, and I will put, let me see, I'm going to get input up here for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about instead of just me bad. So this is input. So I got a firmware update to do, so I'm going to download that. So it's going to update right now. But what's cool about this is you can do updates via input. So anytime there's like bugs that you guys find and report, the Work Louder team can just toss it into input, and then all you have to do is just plug it in and it'll just start downloading. So as you can see, I'm downloading the update, just nice, quick and easy. So yeah. And again, if anyone has any questions about any of these products, just give me a shout in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer any of the questions that you guys have. But yeah, the boards I have on my desk right now are an XYZ Workboard R1 and the Framer Creator Micro. So, okay, so this is just the notes. And yeah, so where'd it go? Okay, so you can actually, with input, you can download presets for the WorkPad. So all you would do is just download it and then add it on top. And then you'll already have pre-made keybinds. So if you can see here, this button here is for brush. 2 is going to be your erase tool. 3 is select, and so on and so forth. And you can actually use the dial to change your brush sizes, command control and stuff. So right now, if I turn it up and down, this dial powers my volume on my PC. Sorry. And yeah, let me see if I can set it up. This is the first time I'm actually using input, so you guys are learning with me. So, okay, perfect. So right now it's keybinded to letters, but I will shrink this down for you guys so you guys can see the other side of this. But you can see it here. So you have all your options on the right and all your function keys, and it's just as easy as just clicking it. And now this is going to mute. So it's updated. So now when I push this button, it's muting my computer. That is sweet. That is so much easier than VIA. If anybody here in the chat has ever used VIA, what a pain it is to just get that to do that. That is crazy. So yeah, and you can essentially just click it. So if you want it to go here right now, it's volume up and down. You can just change it to an action. You can create your new actions. You can do multi-action here. But yeah, you can change profiles and stuff too. So yeah, so that is, man, I got to spend a bunch of time trying to figure this out and customize it, but that is how easy it is to use input on program, not just your Framer, any of the Work Louder keyboards that run on input, which I think right now is all of them, I think, except, yeah, all of them I think run on input right now. So yeah, if you're looking to get a new board and you want to edit and you want something easier than using VIA, you could definitely grab one of these and it'll be way, way easier. So, and that's going to be this right here, the Framer Micro here. So, but yeah, let me see what else we got here. And for anyone curious, if you guys are interested, actually, I didn't mention this before, but if anyone has made a previous order, not like outside of the live streams or hasn't added one of their order numbers before, if you add it in the chat, I'll mark it down and I'll send it to the team to make sure you guys get a free gift for being in the chat. If it's an older number that hasn't been sent out, I think is one of the things we can do for you. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna keep charging this thing on the side, and I'm going to, oh yeah, so I just discovered there's an on-off switch back here. So if you have one of these and you can't turn it on, there's an on-off switch there. But oops, that's the wrong cable. But yeah, so that that is pretty sweet. So again, if anyone's just tuning in, my name is Vince, and I'm one of the newest stream team members for Work Louder. And does it have a backlight? Yes, it does. Sorry, you're referring to the Framer or my XYZ. So this one, it is backlit, so you can see here on both sides. And you can program that in input, so you can see it. So this is the charging indicator, which is pretty sweet. So it's green right now. So it's charging. So I just have it plugged into the wall right now to charge. But yeah, it is RGB backlit. So Dasher GD, that's, yeah. So sorry, I don't know if I'm getting my chats delayed, but yes, it is RGB backlit. So you can see here, all the switches are, let me see if I can get that on cam. Yeah. All the switches are backlit. So, and I don't know if they, in the latest update, if you're able to individually change the RGBs for the keys, but you can definitely change the keys and I think the base of the frame separately, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta test it. I gotta try it out. So, but yeah. So on my board now, I've got on my desk now. Sorry, is the XYZ creator board. I guess I'll do. Does just a publisher for YouTube video, for example, or is it just program? Great question. That's actually a really good question. That is a really good question. I'm not 100% sure, actually. I'm gonna have to ask Mike about that. Let me, I'll write that down, actually. It's a good question. I know you can program the button to do, like, pretty much anything. So if you can make a macro for that, you can definitely use it to publish videos for YouTube, because I don't think it's just for Framer, because the button you can change to do anything really. As long as it's an option, you can do it on input or make it on input. You can totally do it to publish on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure, but I know 100% it's not just programmable just for Framer. You can use it to do, you can program it for anything else. Oh yeah, so okay, yes. Thanks for the help there, Mike. Yeah, you can fully customize it, so you can definitely use it on YouTube or to publish videos on YouTube, that's awesome. See, I'm learning just like you, so and it works with everything. So perfect, yeah. So it works with any of the, like, a bunch of apps, and I know Lightroom, Photoshop, Framer, Figma, Illustrator as well, I think, is another one there too. And yeah, so sweet. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the chats. And I'm here to answer any of your questions that you guys might have. And let me see here, what do we got? So I'm gonna see. I'll do another quick typing test for you guys and see if I can get some typing tests done here. 1 sec. But what do you guys in the chat? Let me know what you guys use as your keyboards. What's your daily keyboard that you guys have? Do you have a mechanical keyboard at home? Or are you guys using like the Apple stuff if you're an Apple Apple user? I know I was for a long time. So did I have layers? I don't know if I could fit all. Yeah, actually, dude, that's an awesome question. So you can do oh, come on, let me unplug it real quick. So on the pad, you have all these buttons that you can program, and there's 3 different layers on it. So you can just, if you tap here, that's layer 2, layer 3. Oh, wait, it's not focusing right. Sorry. Yeah, so you have 3 layers here, and you got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 6 layers you could do. That's insane. So not sure if I have a random membrane keyboard. Anyone's kept breaking. Oh man, that stinks. That stinks to hear. But random membrane. I've never actually. How do you like that keyboard, dude? I've tried other mechanical keyboards. I've never had one break on me, but the ones that I had were really big, and they just couldn't, like, they were so cumbersome to bring to work and stuff. And that's why I'm running this one right here, and it's like super light. It's made out of 3D printed, so it's super light. Who? Hey Hector, how's it going? So Mike is the owner of Work Louder. He's the mastermind behind all of these amazing products. He's the guy who started it all. And he's the owner of Work Louder. So if you need to contact him, you just have to send a DM to the Work Louder Instagram page, and yeah, Mike's the one who will answer you, and he'll be able to answer all your questions. So yeah, if that's who Mike is. He's the head honcho. He's the boss. I played Geometry Dash, and yeah, probably not the keyboard's fault. Oh, dude. Oh man, I remember that game, and I remember getting so frustrated. It's a good game. It's fun, and if you're good at it, then dang, like, but yeah, that's just, I remember that game, Geometry. That's awesome. Oh man. That's why you gotta get one of these boards, dude. They'll last a little longer. But oh man, let's see. I'm gonna do a typing test for you guys, so you guys can see. All right, so I'm gonna do. Well, this charges a little bit more here. I'm gonna put this to the side. Let me see. How far did you get, Dasher, in Geometry Dash? What level did you get to? If we're thinking of the same game, I'm pretty sure it's the same game I'm thinking of. I might be wrong, but yeah, what level did you get to? But yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, just toss them in the chat. Let me know. If you guys are thinking about getting a new keyboard, or you guys are trying to look for something to take to work, something to help boost your productivity and stuff. But yeah. And again, for those who are just entering the chat, my name is Vince, one of the new stream team members from Work Louder. And yeah, I'm just out here to answer any questions that you guys might have. So just toss them in the chat and let me know. Let's see. But oh man, I think I lost Insta for a little bit. Sorry, dude. I don't know, Dash. I don't know if you heard my last question, but I was just curious. How far did you get in Geometry Dash? Like, what level? If we're thinking of the same game, let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, dude, it's this weird thing with Instagram. I don't know. I think it times out after like an hour and a half or something. It's been happening to the other streamers too, and every time I popped on, yeah, it's just a weird glitch. I think it's with OBS and Instagram. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Thanks for coming back, though. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for joining me in the chat here and on the live stream. I appreciate it. But yeah, now that you're back, I don't know if you caught my last question, but Geometry Dash, what level? How far did you get in that game, man? Because I remember it just got too hard and I just couldn't keep up and stick too much. But yeah, and then anyone who's just joining the chat now, if you guys are curious, I beat all of me now. I'm beating some loud. Oh man, you're a champ, dude. You're a champ. I could never. I could never. That's awesome. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Jeez. All the main levels. Man, I don't even think I could get through half the main levels. That's insane. And now the hardest. Oh man, I think I'd cry. I think my hands will just get completely like all like mangled. So, but yeah, maybe I'll give that game a try. I'll try it again. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to your level and be able to try it out. And for those watching, if you guys are interested, if you're curious what's on my desk right now, I've got the Work Louder XYZ board. And yeah, it's one of their more affordable boards that they sell. So if you're looking to try something new, get a new keyboard, give this a shot. Oh man, yeah, you're right, dude. Dasher, practice makes perfect. Like, yeah, I gotta keep trying at this. I've been trying to get my my words per minute on this Ortholinea keyboard for like a month now, 2 months. Yeah, it's like hit or miss. So I'm getting there. So once you get a certain skill level. Oh, dude, I can imagine. Like, games are so tough when you start playing them, and like in the beginning, it's just such a struggle. But like once you start playing it and you start having that skill, and you're like at like the intermediate level, yeah, you're right. It's 100% fun. I'm playing Madden myself, like, and dude, in the beginning, it sucked playing online, but yeah, just kept playing it, and now I'm now I think I'm pretty good. But what's the name? It sounds so good. So this is the creator. This is the XYZ board from Work Louder, and I'll toss it up on the screen for you. Let me see if I can. Well, what is this? Oh, monkey type ad. Let's see. Okay, so this is the one on my desk is the XYZ workboard. This is the one on my desk is the R1, so it's the original one that Mike used to hand build in Montreal in his office all by himself. He used to just put all these little individual screws together, 3D print all the frames and toss them together. This one here is the R2, and this one is going to have I believe it's a polycarbonate frame, which is going to be a little bit smoother than what you see here, because as you know, 3D print has these like lines, which I'm a huge fan of. Like, I think that looks pretty cool on a keyboard or on as a frame. It's pretty. Yeah. Honestly, it's different, and it makes the board so light. Like, some of the boards I've had in the past were like made out of were like metal or like heavy plastic, but they're also just larger. I think they're like 75%. So it's just really, really hard to use. Like, it's just hard to pack and stuff, and it's just cumbersome. So, but yeah. So sorry, as I was saying, the XYZ workboard. You can get them in there's three different options. If you have your own 3D printer and you want to build your own frame up, you can just get the PCB kit, and basically you'd get, like, I think you get all the screws, you get the PCBs, and you get the keys, like the blank key sets like that I have here, and you can build it yourself, and pretty much just from the PCB up. Or if you're lazy like me, you can get a pre-built where it's already built to you, ship, plug and play, ready to go. And or if you're someone who likes building things and you like Lego, you can go with the assembly kit, and basically you get everything you need to build it up. And then you also get this sweet little, all of them come with it, but it's like a receipt. It's on receipt paper, and it's just build instructions for your keyboard here, which is pretty sweet. So it tells you exactly how to build it, and all the instructions are there for you in this nice little compact sleeve paper. And from there you can some of the prices start at $69, which is really cheap for just a PCB, and you get $89 for the assembly kit, and then $114 for a pre-built. yeah, you'll just have three, and then you can mix and match. You can mix and match all the frames together. Actually, you know what's cool? I haven't built it yet, but hold on, let me go back to my screen here so you can see in HD. So here's some extra 3D printed pieces. So you got the glow in the dark one, you got black, orange. But this is basically what you would do. You just print frames all day, and you can pretty much fully customize it. So I think one of the guys in the Discord, Julian, he made one that's in blue, which is pretty dope. He posted a picture. I don't think I could pull it up, but yeah, he made one in blue, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, you can do bunch of different colors, any color really that you can 3D print with. So that's one of the coolest options. And you know what, like, if you think about it, I've never seen any other board that does that. So it's pretty sweet. But yeah, and you know what, if you're like on a budget and you're trying to get into the mechanical keyboard world, I think this is a great start, because you know, if you get something like the assembly kit, you just build it yourself, and it's something you put together, you know, and it just makes it a little bit more meaningful, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, if you're curious why I have these clear um, keycaps here, it's just so I know where my hands are on the keys, so I know where the alphabet is. These are like my function keys here. It's my Apple key, and then I've got run in there and my delete key. So yeah, but honestly, I'm enjoying it. It's just sits on my desk all the time, and I'm actually off work right now, just on a quick vacay. So yeah, but I used to take this to work all the time, and it's nice and compact. Actually, I have a little case for it that I got, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. And yeah, let me see what else. So you can also get a bunch of keycaps too for it. So these are actually Kailh switches, if you're curious to see. So that's another difference with the the XYZ board, R1 and R2. These, I'll pull this out for you here. Oh, no, hold on. Oh yeah, so you can see here. So these are Kailh switches, and yeah. So these are Kailh switches. So on the R2, they're actually the MX switches. So they're like your typical cross pattern that most key sets use. So you can actually, that's one of the upgrades to the board. And the fact that, again, you can use input with it as well. How do you type without letters? Honestly, it's I don't know, like ever since I'd like in school, I used to just always use like I did like a typing course, and then I kind of just learned how to just figure out where my position of my fingers was. So honestly, the ortholinear I think is a little bit more comfortable because I notice my wrists don't hurt when I type because I do a lot of typing at work, and on the stagger board after a while my wrists start to kind of ache a bit, but yeah, it's pretty good. Like honestly, you get used to it. It is a learning curve. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, it's definitely a learning curve because if you're used to having a staggered setup, just kind of figuring out what buttons which. So I'm used to like if A is here, go down here for my Mohammed. Hey, what's going on, Mohammed? How are you, man? yeah, yeah. I guess I could. I guess I'm just a sucker for for pain and suffering. But yes, you can definitely get the Legend key set, and it'll make your life a much like way easier. But you can just get used to it. Like you kind of just figure out where the positioning is, like where your fingers are placed. And yeah, now I've been using monkey type. I'm not very good, as you can see, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Mohammed, how's it going, man? How's your night going over there? Where are you at in the world, Mohammed? But yeah, let me see. For the love, exactly. That's it. And yeah, I've always liked mechanical keyboards. I've never been one to like Mac or customize macros and stuff. And after getting this, it was pretty cool to like really start getting into it, like learning learning through VIA, which is like awful. It's like such a terrible app. It's India Tay. Oh, awesome, man. That's sweet. What time is it over there? It must be daytime over there. I'm out in Toronto. I'm in Canada, and it's 10 p.m. So yeah, everyone, most of the people who are asleep right now. But yeah, I'm awake and I'm on some monster energy. So, but yeah, Mohammed, if you have any questions, I'm Vince from Work Louder. I'm one of the newest Stream Team members, and I'm basically just here showcasing some of the Work Louder products. On my desk right now, I've got XYZ XYZ Workboard, which is one of their more affordable options. And on my desk here, I've got a Framer Creator Micro, which is one of the newest macro pads that they've released. So see that there in all of its glory. Is Framer one like? Can you use like the Framer one? Yes, you can. Actually, I just don't have my computer's like maxed out on all the USB ports, and doesn't have USB-C, but you can use it in tandem. I know one of the other streamers, Christine, uses it quite often. She actually has a Nomad E2, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, she can totally, you can use it in conjunction. But it's sweet because the way you can set up the framer or the creator board, micro, is the same way you could do with this. So it's just more keys. So if you wanted to turn this into a huge macro keyboard, you totally can, which is pretty dope. And yeah, XYZ, man, it's pretty sweet. It's actually, another fun fact is it's, I'm not sure if you know, it's 3D printed. So the base is 3D printed. And actually, funny story for those of you in the chat, the way this came to be was a lot of the fans of Work Louder wanted something a little bit more affordable, or in a like more affordable price range. And you know, they had their original board was called the Creator Board, and that thing was so dope. Connected with, oh yeah, actually yeah, sorry. Duh, yeah, you can connect it with Bluetooth. Actually, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can do that right now. Hold on, let me see. Let me plop into my thing here. But sorry, I'm just going all over the place. But yeah, they had an extra set of PCB boards from their original Creator Board, and they figured they might as well upcycle some of the pieces that were left over. And so they decided to make in small batches a 3D printed frame that would fit the board or the PCB. And this was born. And huge shout out, like mad respect to Mike, because he was building these like a mini factory out of Montreal, and then every screw is screwed in by him on these R1s. And they were coming out in batches of 10. And yeah, this is one of the rare hand built ones by Mike. And for you, those of you who don't know, Mike is the owner of Work Louder and one of the great minds behind these products here. Him and Mattia, who's also one of the designers on the team. And yeah, let me see if I can connect this via Bluetooth. Hold on. Bluetooth. Let's see. Oh. But but Mohammed, what's your day looking like today? I know it's early morning for you. How is it? How's the weather out there? What's it like for you guys? Okay, so. Oh, sweet. Okay, Creator Micro 2 number 1. Okay, so we're connected. So, sorry, Dasher, you were asking if you can use both. Yeah, you can totally use both. I'm actually using it right now via Bluetooth, and then one via my via cable. So the XYZ board, sorry, I forgot to mention earlier, is it is powered via USB-C. Right now I have it hooked up to my coiled cable here, and then I just got an Amazon magnet here. But yeah, it is wired, but some of their other boards that Work Louder makes are wireless as well, and they also do Bluetooth. And this macro pad is Bluetooth enabled as well. It's medium. Oh, sweet, nice. Yeah, in Toronto it's minus 21 degrees. So yeah, doors are freezing off here. I wish I was in a sunny, cool place like yourself. Oh man. But only a few more months of this, hopefully, and it's to start warming up. And I can wear shorts again. But yeah, so this is connected. I want to see if I can. Oh yeah, and it's connected through input. Okay, sweet. So this is input, and this is the board connected to it right now via Bluetooth. And so you can just pick your layers here. So you got 3. Oh, you can add like a bunch of more layers, and then essentially to add. Whoa, where am I going with this? Oh, wait, no, hold on. Sorry, fellas. Okay, here we go. So you can now add on this joystick 7 different options that will, yeah, you can make it do anything really. This is sweet. But this is input. So if you've ever, what countries do you ship to? So we actually ship anywhere around the world. Yeah, anywhere around the world. So no matter where you're at, with the exception, I believe, with Brazil and Russia, I think there's we can still ship to you, but that's something you'd have to DM. It's kind of like a special order type thing. But yeah, anywhere else in the world, we'd ship to you, no problem. We'll make sure you get your Work Louder products over to you. Oh man, room temperature. Oh man, I don't know where room temperature. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, room temperature is 32. I know it's awful, but it's okay. We have we've got my heater going and some winter socks, so I'm okay for now. I'm okay for now. But let me see here. But yeah, so this is the Framer Micro. This is sweet. I can't get over this. And these are the silent keys here. So you can see here, let me bring this up here. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Give me a shout in the chat and I'll do my best to answer all the questions that you guys might have. Just again, if any orders over 150 made on the live stream, just drop in your order number and I will get you a free work desk mat, which is one of the new desk mats that Work Louder has, or the team has made. And essentially it looks like this. And if it's basically a cutting board, the perfect size of a desk mat, a proper desk mat. So if you're familiar with the cutting boards, they're never like the proper size. They're either too short, rectangular, or square, and they never just really fit a desk. But Work Louder designed this crazy one that's an actual desk mat, so you can cut on this. And someone like me who's a crafter, this is sweet. This is like a game changer. Like I'm just using a desk pad, a felt pad right now, and it's all right. But yeah, I can't cut on this. So the clicky switches are, pretty sure, unfortunately, it's sold out at the moment. So the wireless version of the Framer clicky is sold out, but you can still get it in the wired mode or wired version, which is powered by USB-C. So yeah, you can get it like that. Alternatively, you could get the Creator Micro 2. The main difference is you won't get the extra key set that you get. So you get, it will come with hold on, let me see. You will get this extra key set, which is just comes with a few shortcuts here. And yeah, but otherwise it's the same. So you can get it in the wireless version, comes in with the clicky switches is available. And if you look, it's very similar. It's pretty much the same board, but if you can see here, this comes with a black base. And if you look here on the website, it's silver. So that's kind of one of the main differences. Click is available in the stock version. Yeah, so you can definitely get the clicky version in the base model of that. So yeah, but there is, yeah, so and then you can get them also in the base as well, both silent and clicky, and that's going to be $174 for that one there. But yeah, overall it's pretty sweet. So you can see here, this is the Pro version Bluetooth, and yeah, so pretty much the same thing, where it does all the same functions as a Framer. The Framer is just one of the collab versions of the Creator Micro 2. So, and it still works via input, and it still uses the MX switches or MX switches as well. What's the difference between Micro 2? So yeah, actually, sorry. The main difference between the Creator Micro 2 and the Framer is really you get a the Framer is a collaboration with Work Louder. So if you're familiar with Framer, it's a it's a website building website. So you get like a limited edition, and this is limited edition. So you get a blue knob and you get a blue publish button, and then you get an extra set of keycaps. And the Creator Micro 2 is basically the same thing, but you just don't get the keycaps, and you don't get the special blue accents on it. But overall, and the base is silver instead of black. So this is what you get here. And any giveaways? Oh man, Barco, I wish, dude. Honestly, this is my inaugural stream, and I'm getting my feet wet out here. So unfortunately, I don't have a giveaway tonight. But if you did an online order, if you did a stream order today, any orders over 150 do get the new work mat. That work ladder's just made, and they're, oh man, if you check the one of the reels Mike posted, like one on his desk, it is sweet. So you get one of these for free, and it's basically a cutting board, a double-sided cutting board, desk mat. So it's shaped like a nice like wide desk mat. So if you know any of the other cutting boards, they're like oddly shaped. So sometimes they just don't fit the desk. They're either too small or too short to fit your mouse and stuff. But yeah, so you'll get this for free, and any orders under 150, you get a random gift added, which could be this shirt. I don't know. Yeah, you can get this. Mentally lost in transit. I don't know if you could see that on the stream, but yeah, you can get this pretty sweet shirt. So, but you know what? If you tune in to some of the other streams, I believe Josiah and Christine and a few of the other streamers, they do I don't know, it's not really a giveaway. It's like if you order something on their stream, they'll be able to, you can win actually something pretty rare. And I'm proud to say this. There's only 2 people who have this, and it's the numpad. So there is a numpad giveaway going on right now, just not on my stream at the moment. But yeah, I framed mine. So there's only 2 in existence. One is Julian, who's generally in the chat. I think it's too late for him. He's an old man. He's sleeping right now, and myself, and I think Mike. But yeah, you can win this with an active order. But it's, oh man, yeah, it's mentally. Yeah, that's it. Lost in transit. It's a comfy shirt. I like sleeping in this shirt. It's really comfy and sweet. Hey, yeah, you don't you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Oh man. But yeah, how else is everybody's night going? Let me know what you guys are up to tonight. Here in Toronto, it's 10:17. So yeah, I'm curious to know what time it is where you guys are in the world. I know in India it was 8 in the morning right now. So thanks, Mohammed, for jumping in on the chat so early in the morning for you guys. And yeah, numpad, dude. I won this on the first ever stream giveaway. And yeah, it's essentially what it is. It's basically the XYZ board, but a numpad. And this actually also came in, if you're curious to see, this was another piece of the Creator Board XL. So you can see here, it's like the numpad that was associated with. So they basically did the same thing. And the best part is